can't see shit. It's full on blizzard. Look at it. Just see white particles floating everywhere in my vision. It's fucking hallucinating the f out of me. Ah! Can't even open it for a second. So guys, MantasMotoMan here. Setting out with my family. Look at a new car they want to buy. Thought two of us, my dad and myself, take the bikes, and my mom is in the back, but she's if you look, she's quite a distance away, if you can see that. Yeah, I thought my accelerator went out of battery, so my music died. So I thought, haven't really explained what happened to the Hyosung, so I think now is the best time as any to do that. We're doing barely 30. This guy in the front really can't drive, and my mom in the back really can't drive. I mean, she's on 4 wheels. What's the excuse? You have ABS and shit. So yeah, the Hyosung. One day, my friends and myself, two of my friends, decided to go on a road trip, like we usually do. We go on road trips pretty often, really. It's about 60-mile road trip one way. And when I was getting ready, everything was fine. When we headed out, got on the main road, then I noticed something strange about the bike. Something wasn't right. And then shortly after, boom, one of the cylinders sort of acting up, the front cylinder. But I didn't know that at the time. So I was like, whoa, what's happening? I was slowing down, just sort of like cutting off and cutting back in again. Wasn't really performing well. So I stopped at the side of the road and then gave it a few minutes and started the bike up, and it was working fine. I was like, okay, it must be a coincidence. So we kept going. Another about 40 miles into the road trip, and the same thing happened. But this time it wasn't as bad, so I didn't have to stop. It just sort of faded away itself. And then right before we got to our destination, boom, one cylinder went bye bye. I'm not gonna do what you say anymore. And that's it. I mean, one cylinder was gone. I don't know why. Could be a lot of reasons, really. But that really pissed me off, got me in a bad mood. I had to drive home in a rainstorm, middle of the night like today, and you know, crappy lights on one cylinder doing maximum of 45 miles an hour. That's rarely even. So that really pissed me off. Got it home. Really didn't want to look at the bike for the next few days, so I didn't do that. I was checking the problems out with my dad, and we checked the carbs and the fuel and everything was fine. But then we did a compression test, and that's when we realized it could be one of the valves, it could be the pistons crack, it could be a lot of things inside the cylinder, which is really hard to get to and really costly to fix. So I was like, nah, f it, you know. I'm gonna sell the bike for like half the price than what I usually would have wanted for it if it was fine. So I'm in the process of doing that, but in the meantime, I was looking on one of the used parts or used vehicle selling sites and came across this bike for a very reasonable good price. I was like, I showed it to my friend who was on a road trip. He was like, dude, yeah, go for it. This is definitely this is a keeper. It's a Honda and everything. Good miles considering the price, good year, and overall the reviews for this bike are pretty good. People love it. So yeah, I went for that. Got a loan out of my friends and got this bike. So that's why, that's a short story of why you don't see the Hyosung anymore, and you know, 99% chance you won't ever see it again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love that bike, the way it looks and the way I sort of designed it, but performance wise and reliability wise, I started doubting it, and then know, it sort of stabbed me in the back. Didn't even do a lot of miles. I mean, this bike's done twice as many moto miles as the other bike, and look at it go. Single cylinder brapaholic. So yeah, so that's that. So anyone who's wondering, there's your answer. If you have any other or additional questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer them in the comments like I usually do. Yeah, peace out.